Dracarys.
Welcome to Corzeons! Today we're poking each other with the pointy end and giggling like nipples on a breastplate. That's right, you guessed it, or you know nothing. Because today we're talking Threezero toys, 1/6 scale Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. I am terribly sorry to remind all two of you about that show, but at least we can envision a good last 4 seasons of it with these dolls! They're super detailed, and speaking of detail, since my male gaze cannot be quenched, we're gonna start with Daenerys. Let's do it. Yes, Game of Thrones, much like George R.R. Martin, everyone's forgotten about it. Elden Ring! But back in the day, it was pretty good. And the toys were cool too. This is a cool one. Let's talk about Dany. Woo woo woo. Dany Targaryen. Oh, the show did you dirty. But it is my personal hope that since the books will never come out, that we'll never learn what actually happened, or if the turn is justified. Spoiler alert, too late. But without further ado, we're talking the first version of Threezero Dany, which was when she was back in Essos. Maybe Marine or Pentos? One of those desert cities. Yes, she is in her sandy city garb. Being a queen over there, doing stuff, training her dragons, which will not stand up on their own. Side note, Emilia Clarke is delightful. Please come find me and marry me. Now on to the Dollies! Now this is the issue with some of these Threezero toys, in that she is kind of a squinter, in that it kind of looks like Emilia Clarke / Daenerys. Kinda. It's better than the Jon Snow we're gonna see in a little bit. Whoa, limbo contest. But yeah, it kind of looks like her a little bit. The more I look at it, the more I see it. This toy came with a bunch of different hands. It came with some kind of like scepter whip thing, tail of cat of nine tails. And baby Drogon. One thing that always bothered me about the show is that I guess the hair is pretty platinum-y. Could have been silver, but they never gave her purple eyes. Was that too fantastical for a show about dragons? Perhaps. Or did all the budget go into the wolves that we never saw again? Dragons? Zombies? Big wolvies? Magic? Resurrection? Purple eyes? Go mess yourself! No way, purple eyes! You nerds. No, nerds. No. Anyway, she's got flowy hair, precocious bracelets, flirty cape, whorish boots. I'm kidding, of course. This isn't slutty at all, which is fine, my queen. After all, there are larger versions for private times. What's kind of neat about this dolly is that she has arm skin to hide the joints in her elbow. So it actually kind of folds and looks rubbery, kind of like skin. Cool, but kind of nonsense, because at the shoulder she has regular joints, and at the wrist she has regular joints. So what's the point? If you pull her cape away, she also has like a squishy chest going on too. Not that I've squished it. Not that I still squish it. Not that I'm just gonna squish it when I'm done. So, being 6 scale, and much like the Hot Toys figures, these can pretty much move in every way that a human could. And much like the 6 scale Hot Toy figures, the outfits get in the way of the movement. All of the joints are nice and tight, except for the knees, which are a little bit loose. But she's got head movement. Her hair is flowing. Her head can go every which way. Her arms go up and down and such. You know, got a nice double-ish joint at the elbow. Girl power. Wrist goes everywhere. They actually come with separate hands. Whoa, I think I broke the shoulder joint by doing that. Careful. Well, that's never going down again. Okay, I was careful. All right. She's got... I actually have the cape taped back because it is bulky and it obscures the figure a lot. Got the waist going on. Now she's wearing some sensible bloomers, but if you try to, for action scenes, try to spread her legs, they don't go very far. Nice doubles at the knees. Whee! And rotate, and there is a little bit, whoa, the footies come off. These figures, their joints come off very easily, but they don't go back very easily. So I'm gonna try to pop that shit in. Probably won't work. Just gonna stay broken, I guess, forever. The cool thing about her boots is they have like a little strap of fabric over it, so it kind of hides the joint there, and it goes well with the folding. So it's just a neat little detail. Her hair looks cool. The braiding is very nice. They have a nice gloss paint over the eyeballs to give them some life in the eyes. Whatever the scepter thing is, that looks fine. I think it's for Marine. That looks like a harpy or something on the scepter there. Very difficult to stand, surprisingly. Drogon is fine. He doesn't do anything. Like I already mentioned, he can't stand. It does look like a little baby dragon from the show. It's just a nice little thing. It'd be nicer if the feet didn't warp and it didn't stand, but over time they have warped. So it's passable. It's pretty nice. Is it worth the cost? I don't know. I kind of prefer the season 8 version of her, which I do not own and will not own because I'm not condoning anything past season 4. But as you can see, the knees are loose. But it is nice. It's fine. I don't mind it. She's pretty. Now, choose duty over love because it's time for our watch to be. Let's talk about Jon Snow. Boxes for these guys are really cool too. They're full black. Jon's comes with a nice oath of the Night's Watch, and Dany's is the sigil for the Targaryens with fire and blood on it. Caw, caw, crow. What a bastard. You know, I really hope that in the books, the spoiler that's spoilered you really is a better spoiler when spoilering our spoiled spoilers. Because in the show, the spoiler was very spoiler, and it was super spoiler. Side note, Kit Harington is delightful. Please come find me and marry me. Rose can come too. This is also the first version of Jon Snow, and he comes clad in the blacks of the Night's Watch. This guy comes with an extensive outfit for those lonely nights in the north. Molestown excluded. He comes with very heavy furry blacks, a flowing cape, nice boots, a nice jacket, lots of accessories, very detailed, nice leathery feeling, some gloves, his sword, long claw, a scabbard for the sword, a dirk, and the deluxe version came with a ghost statue, but I did not purchase that version because I felt that the wolf looked pretty stupid. He also comes with his Valyrian steel blade long claw with the white wolf hilt. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, shit, that looks like Kit Harington, and you're right. But you know what you might not know is this is not this figure's head. I purchased it from a third-party sculptor because the original head looks like dog shit. Now you might actually say, well shit, that looks like Kit Harington, but you haven't pored over every detail of his face like I have. And so, off with the head and on with a better version. Parts of the likeness are there, but overall it's bad. Anyway, this head is way better. Even if I'm not sure that he does his hair like that in season 1, I'm not sure. I'm not going to watch again to find out. Never again. Yes, his outfit is very detailed. Belts and buckles, textures and leathers and weathering. It even looks a little snowy. Very well done. Very cool looking. It is bulky, but it doesn't look overly bulky. It looks like a layered setup for what you need in the cold, cold north. However, His movement is restricted a little bit more than Dany, and overall he is floppier. His hand is floppy, his knees are floppy, things are floppy. Floppity-doppity. These figures are in the middle between Barbie and Hot Toys in terms of price and seemingly in quality too. As such, they are for more than display than erotic claymation, but in that regard, they are pretty darn good. I would say overall, Dany is a tad more generic looking, just a little bit lacking in detail in comparison to Jon. Both their version Season 8 characters look pretty cool, but Jon, especially with the alternative head, cool band name, is great. I love it! A pleasant reminder of how cool the show used to be. Now, so far through my show, I made it the entire time without making a winter is coming joke. And hello, Dad, my name is Winter, and I'm not gonna start now. Now, Jon, fulfill your destiny and destroy those White Walkers. But wait, January 6th was over a year ago. Finger wagging. By the way, remember at one point how cool the Night King was? What a waste. Yes, very cool figures with a lot to like between them. Now, AB, which incestual half of the relationship are you into? AB, come here. AB, which one do you like best? Do you like Jon Snow or Daenerys Targaryen? Okay, bye. I knew it. We did it! Another great show! And can you believe it? I didn't mention Beast Wars once. Shit. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Make it an early birthday present to Corey. Subscribe the shit out of it. Do it multiple times. Please see my social media bullshit. I even got that Patreon. Maybe it'll get that sick feeling of watching me play with toys out of your mouth. Next time on Corzeons, it is our second season finale, whatever that means. What that means is that just won't be another episode for about a month. Yes, next time we're talking retro, Kenner, Jurassic Park figures. Woo, boy! Back where I belong, and boy am I fossilized for that. Think you know what I mean? But as they say, words are wind, and now our watch has ended, and aloha. Thank you for watching, and fire and blood to you.
Family, I'm here, but I'm ever so lonely. I'm here to take back what's mine. Huh? Do 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 do.